So imagine this. You wake up, it's 9 a.m. You're having coffee that literally grew on the hills outside your window. The weather feels like spring every single day. And your monthly expenses, less than half of what you paid back home. Sounds like a postcard, right? But this isn't just a vacation fantasy. It's an everyday life for thousands of retirees in Colombia. And here's the best part. You can make your retirement in Colombia a reality too. In this guide, updated for 2025, we're going to cover everything. What's the M-type retirement visa? What are the requirements, limitations, and benefits? Taxes on your pension and other tax considerations? Benefits of retiring in Colombia? Cost of living in comparisons to the US and Canada? The best places to retire in Colombia? Some challenges you should know about before you make the move? And pro tips before moving. So let's jump in. So, how do you actually make this dream of retiring in Colombia happen legally and long term? That's where the M-type retirement visa comes in. This visa type is basically your golden ticket if you receive a lifetime pension and want to settle in Colombia. With this visa, you can live in Colombia legally, get your foreign ID card, access the healthcare system, and enjoy resident benefits like opening a local bank account, signing contracts, and more. It's part of the migrant visa category, meaning it gives you temporary residency that you can renew, and after 5 years, you can apply for a resident visa. Keep that for another 5, and you could even go for Colombian citizenship. To apply for the M-type retirement visa, here's what you need. Let's start with the general requirements. First, a digital passport size photo. That's 3 by 4 centimeters, white background. Then, a copy of the main page of your passport. If you've had a Colombian visa before, you'll also need a copy of that. And if you're applying from a country that's not your home country, you'll have to show proof of your legal immigration status there. Now, moving on to the specific requirements for retirees. You need to prove minimum pension for 3 Colombian minimum wages. That's about 4,270,000 pesos a month, or around 1,000 to 1,100 US dollars. You'll also need a pension certificate. And here's what's important about it. It must be apostille or legalized. It has to be issued by the entity that actually pays your pension, and it must clearly state your name, the monthly amount, and confirm that it's for life. You will need health insurance that's valid in Colombia for at least 12 months, and it has to cover accidents, illness, maternity, disability, hospitalization, death, and repatriation. You will need criminal record certificates from your home country and from any country you've lived in over the last 3 years. These must be issued within the last 6 months. And finally, a medical certificate confirming that you're good in physical and mental health. And just a quick reminder, all foreign documents have to be apostille or legalized, and if they're not in Spanish, they must be officially translated. So, the M-type retirement visa can be valid for up to 3 years, and after 5 years on this visa, you can apply for the resident visa, the R-type. And with that, you're one step closer to permanent residency and even citizenship if you want to go that far. One more thing you need to know: to keep your visa, you have to spend at least 180 days a year in Colombia. If you're gone for more than 6 months straight, Migración Colombia can cancel it for an abandonment of territory. Now, let's talk about what you can do with this visa. First, you can't work in Colombia. This visa is for living off your pension, not for taking a local job. You also can't join the Colombian public pension system, unless your country has a bilateral agreement with Colombia that allows it. One of the best parts, you can bring your loved ones along. That includes your spouse or permanent partner, your dependent children up to 25, and children of any age if they have a disability. Their visas will match yours in how long they last and in their restrictions. That means that they also can't work unless they switch to a different visa type. Let's talk taxes. Something you might be wondering about by now. Here's the first thing. In Colombia, you become a tax resident if you spend more than 183 days here in a 365-day period. And since the M-type retirement visa expects you to spend at least 6 months a year in Colombia, chances are you will be considered a tax resident. Now, what does that actually mean? It means that starting the following year, you'll have to file an income tax return in Colombia, reporting your worldwide income, not just what you earn here. But here's the good news. Not everyone who files actually pays taxes. Whether you owe something depends on your income level and the type of income you receive. Let's get specific about pensions. According to Colombian tax law, retirement pensions are exempt from income tax up to a certain limit, and it's a pretty generous one. The cap, it's 1,000 UVT per month. For 2025, that's about 49,799,000 pesos, or roughly $12,100 per month. So here's what that means for you. If your pension is under that amount each month, you pay zero tax on it in Colombia. And if your pension is over that limit, only the portion above it is taxed. And it's taxed at progressive rates. For example, let's say you have a pension of $14,000 a month, which is well above average. The first $12,100 will be completely exempt, and only the remaining amount will be taxed according to the income brackets. In recent years, those rates have gone from 0% up to 39% for the highest earners. But again, the average retiree doesn't come anywhere those top brackets thanks to the exemption. Now, even if you don't owe any tax on your pension, you may still need to file a return if you meet any of these conditions in a given tax year. Your worldwide assets on December 31st are worth at least 211,792,000 pesos. This includes property, vehicles, bank accounts, and investments anywhere in the world. Your total income is at least 65,891,000 pesos from salary, self-employment, rentals, pensions, commissions, whatever. You spent at least the same amount using credit cards in Colombia, even if they come from abroad. You spent at least the same amount on general purchases or expenses, rent, groceries, travel, you name it. Your deposits or financial transactions in Colombian bank accounts total at least that amount. Again, even if the funds came from abroad. Here's the key. You only need to meet one of those criteria to be required to file. So it's always a good idea to get advice from a Colombian tax accountant who understands the expat situation. So, let's talk about why so many people aren't just able to retire in Colombia, but are actually choosing to. Every year, more and more retirees from around the world decide to make this country their new home. And when you see the lifestyle you can have here and what it costs, you will understand why. First, let's get the big one out of the way, the cost of living. Here in Colombia, life is on average about 60% cheaper than in the US, and noticeably less than in Canada or Western Europe too. And this isn't just about rent. It's everything. Housing, food, transportation, going out, even healthcare. Let me give you some real numbers. A one-bedroom apartment in a good central area of Medellín or Bogotá, around $500 a month. In New York or San Francisco, try $2,000 to $3,000. Utilities, water, electricity, gas, internet, about $85 a month here versus $250 back in the States. High-speed internet, $30 here, $70 or more in the US. Dinner for two at a mid-range restaurant, $25 here compared to $60 in many US cities. Monthly groceries, about $880 here, and easily $500 in North America. You can live comfortably, rent, food, transportation, healthcare, entertainment for about $1,500 to $2,000 a month. In New York, Toronto, or Vancouver, that amount wouldn't even cover the rent. Now, here's another big one. Healthcare. Colombia's healthcare system is ranked 22nd in the world by the World Health Organization. That's ahead of many developed countries. And in major cities like Bogotá, Medellín, Cali, and Bucaramanga, you will find hospitals and clinics that meet international standards. Some so good, they attract patients from abroad. You've got two main options. The EPS system, Colombia's public option, where you can enroll for around $70 to $85 a month for a couple with full coverage for basic and emergency care, or private prepaid plans. More comfort, faster appointments, and still affordable at $150 to $300 a month. To give you an idea, a general practitioner visit out of pocket can cost $20 to $50 here. In the US, that's $100 to $200. A surgical procedure can cost a fraction of what you've paid in North America, without sacrificing quality, since many Colombian doctors train internationally. And as a senior here, you get priority attention, fewer lines, faster service, and a culture that generally respects older adults. When you apply for your visa, you will need international health coverage. But once you're here, a lot of retirees keep both international insurance for travel and EPS for day-to-day care. Climate and lifestyle in Medellín and Antioquia. Colombia is becoming a top destination for retirees, and it's easy to understand why. With its pleasant climate, affordable cost of living, and warm, welcoming people, it offers a unique quality of life. Medellín, known as the city of eternal spring, boasts a perfect climate with an average temperature of 24 Celsius, which is 75 Fahrenheit, year-round. No extreme winters, just ideal weather all year long. The surrounding Antioquia region offers diverse landscapes, from cooler mountain areas perfect for a refreshing escape to tropical zones with warm weather, beaches, jungles, and lush vegetation. Additionally, Colombia is one of the world's most biodiverse countries, and Antioquia showcases everything from tropical forests to the peaceful Andean mountains. The lifestyle is equally welcoming, with respect for older generations deeply rooted in the culture. Whether you choose to live in Medellín or a small town in Antioquia, you will feel right at home. Legal benefits and investment opportunities. If you really fall in love with Colombia, and many people do, you can apply for dual citizenship without giving up your original nationality. The process is simple. Keep your resident visa for 5 years, then apply for citizenship. As for property, foreigners can buy with the same rights as Colombians, no special restrictions. Some retirees buy to avoid rent increases, others to invest. And if you invest enough, in 2025, that's about 498 million, roughly 115,000 US dollars. You can even qualify for the M Real Estate Investment Visa. Ease of travel. Location-wise, Colombia is perfectly placed for easy travel. From Bogotá, Medellín, or Cartagena, there are direct flights to Miami, Houston, New York, Toronto, Mexico City, Madrid, and more. Within South America, you can hop over to Peru, Ecuador, Panama, or Brazil in just a couple of hours. So whether it's visiting family or exploring new destinations, you're in the center of the Americas, and the world feels a lot closer. If you add it all up, low living costs, top quality healthcare, amazing climate, rich culture, legal benefits, and easy travel, it's no wonder so many retirees choose to call Colombia home. Colombia is huge and diverse, meaning your retirement experience can vary greatly depending on where you decide to settle. In Antioquia, Medellín and its surroundings offer something for everyone, whether you're looking for a lively city vibe or a peaceful countryside retreat. Medellín, known as the city of eternal spring, is famous for its mild climate, 25 Celsius, 75 Fahrenheit year-round, and vibrant cultural life. With modern infrastructure, including Colombia's only metro, and stunning mountain views, Medellín is an attractive option for retirees. It has neighborhoods like El Poblado and Laureles, with everything from apartments to international restaurants and top-tier hospitals. Guatapé, a peaceful town near Medellín. Guatapé offers a relaxing atmosphere, views of the stunning Roca del Peñol and surrounding lakes. Ideal for nature lovers, it provides a calm lifestyle while being close to Medellín's amenities. Rionegro, just 45 minutes from Medellín, Rionegro combines rural charm with modern services. Surrounded by mountains, it's perfect for retirees looking for a peaceful setting with easy access to the city. Plus, it's close to the José María Córdoba International Airport. Santa Fe, Antioquia. For a more traditional, small-town lifestyle, Santa Fe, Antioquia offers colonial architecture, cobblestone streets, and a warm, dry climate. It's a slower pace of life while still being within reach of Medellín. Jardín offers a quieter, rural experience with lush landscapes and coffee plantation. It's ideal for those seeking peaceful, mild climate surrounded by nature. Yarumal. If you prefer cooler temperatures, Yarumal offers a serene mountain environment, perfect for retirees looking for calm but still want access to Medellín's services. Now, Colombia has a lot going for it, but it's not perfect. Here are some challenges you should be aware of before you pack your bags. Language. Spanish is essential for day-to-day life. In big cities, you'll find English speakers, but in most situations, basic Spanish will make everything easier. Bureaucracy. Paperwork can be slow and sometimes inconsistent. Patience and persistence are your best friends here. Infrastructure. Big cities have great hospitals, transport, and internet. In rural areas, this can be more limited. Climate. The coast is hot and humid. The mountains are cool and sometimes rainy. Choose a region that matches what you like. Safety. Overall, much improved, but petty crime can happen, especially in crowded areas. Just take normal precautions. Know your surroundings, avoid risky areas, and don't flash valuables. If you're thinking seriously about making the move, here are our top tips. Start your paperwork early. Getting documents apostille translated can take weeks, sometimes months. Connect with other expats. They've been through the process and can save you a lot of headaches. Learn basic Spanish even before you arrive. It makes life smoother and helps you connect with locals. Explore before you settle. Visit a few regions to see what climate, lifestyle, and pace feel right for you. Have a healthcare plan. Know which clinics and doctors you will use and what your insurance covers. Understand the local rules, from driving licenses to bringing pets and even making a will for assets in Colombia. If you're looking for a retirement with great weather, affordable living, quality healthcare, and a warm, welcoming culture, Colombia might be exactly what you're looking for. The M-type retirement visa makes it straightforward to move here legally, and for many, the lifestyle they find here is something that they never want to give up. So maybe it's time to pack those bags, take that leap, and start your next chapter in Colombia. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more tips and insights for your expat life here in Colombia. See you in the next video.